Oh, they're gonna know who you are. I don't like going that big.
Go big.
No, we're all right. Welcome everybody. I know this is getting to be a little lag on here, so we're gonna go ahead and start the show. It's a little bit over. Our new guests for today, we have Rachel and Danica, Lady Luck Junk. That's a mouthful. I want to welcome y'all both to this chat today, to the show. Let me go. I'm having trouble with my uh, uh, what you call it. Go ahead and start introducing yourselves. Let us know what you do, where your platforms you sell on, and that kind of thing.
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Uh, Rachel, you're going to go first.
Oh, me. Let's see. So I was a preschool director for 25 years, and then I found out I had this really rare disease, and it kind of cut me from working 60 hours a week to 20 hours a week. And then I went to school to get my hair license, thinking I'll do hair and makeup. It's so much easier. It won't hurt, right? Yeah. I love doing it, but then I had to stop doing everything, and I've had 17 surgeries in the last 4 years, and I live off of disability, which doesn't pay for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I started watching Dumpster Divers, and then I accidentally started watching Storage Wars, and then it just like people, this YouTube community, I don't have cable, so YouTube, hey, it was easier for me. I learned like so much. One of the things is my father was a police officer, he was a detective, and I love like the investigating part of it and all. So I just started reselling, and I started reselling on like Macari or Poshmark, and was scared to death of eBay, didn't even go near it. I was like, yeah. And then I just kept learning more. I added eBay to the system, and then after a while, I met Donatella Bottolino, and then T, and then so they allow me to go on once a month, on T's channel, and I literally make enough money that I can buy groceries at the end of the month where I couldn't buy groceries. I literally make enough money that I could probably get out of this little room that I live in with no kitchen and no AC. Wow. So I love it, and I love everybody in the community. It just changed my life. So that's me. In a nutshell.
Great community. Okay, Danica, go ahead and introduce yourself in the same fashion.
Hi, I'm Danica. That's Lady Luck Junk. I live in Fort Worth, Texas. Kind of like Rachel, I was in the beauty business for 20 years, and I was just kind of fed up, not with what I did, but I wanted to run it right, with the right products and treat people right. And just everywhere I went to work, it was just, so I was like, I'm going to start reselling so I can save enough money to open my own spa. About 2 months into reselling on the side, I was like, I just want to resell. So I walked away from being an esthetician, and my family will tell you, like, I've just completely dove in, hours and hours and hours a week. As a reseller, you don't really stop working.
Right.
And they don't understand it. So I was seeking out friends around, never really finding anybody that kind of understood it. I watched a lot of YouTube on, how to. But then I met this smaller community that, y'all are friendly to each other. You're welcoming. You say hi to each other in the chats. And I was like, I want to be a part of this group. It's just y'all have so much love for each other. I really feel like I know so many people, even though I don't. When I run into people, like I've met a couple of people that are YouTubers, and I'll run up to them and like act like I know, hey, and they're, So
yeah.
Anyway, I'm really glad to be here. I've enjoyed your bingo, and yeah.
Well, thank you.
That
And then when I started watching your videos, I watched it was something that came up on my feed, or you might have been one of the next suggestions in my feed, so I had to watch it. And I was very honored to ask you. And then when you said yes immediately, I was very honored that you did.
Oh gosh.
I didn't know that you. Well, always honored and blessed to have any guest on my shows, because you never know what somebody may be going through. You may not know that person fully, but you may watch their videos like I did. And I do that a lot. I'll watch people's videos and it's like I reach out to them to see if they would like to come on.
Well, I
And
was
very
honored
few
you
are
asked me.
so busy they can't. And I understand that. But that's why I'm always have my little hello, I'm enjoying your videos. I would be honored to have you, that kind of something short and sweet. And if they reply back to me, then I'll go ahead and let them know more. And I met Rachel actually through T and Donna's auction. And I was buying stuff from her on her auctions, and it would come in fast. I'd get them quickly and nice and packed. So I started communicating with Rachel, and I see her in all the chats. And the thing about this is, you start to see the same people, and then you start getting to see new people in the chats. So then you want to broaden those, and that's like your own community and your own family that you basically start growing when you start getting into the chats. My biggest thing is I want to talk and tell everybody hello in the chats, because that's more of the communication that you have with everybody to know them.
Right.
Speaking of, I want to go through, and also Rachel, we need to talk about this new branding thing you have to come out. Rachel reinventing Rachel. That's new. Yeah. I want to welcome Rachel and Danica to the panel today, and of course Robert. We have Jennifer, always perfect and quick to put people's links in chats. That is somebody. She just hit like I think 10,000. No, it was somebody else I'm thinking of. Somebody else had 10,000 subscribers. I think it was just me, Kathy. I think it was.
Oh.
We have Rosie's Closets, Frank. I'm Brad. Welcome, Brad. Welcome, everybody. Callie Reseller, Louis. Well, Louis, thank you for coming. And we have my friend, Queen Cleopatra. Welcome, girlfriend. How you doing, girl? Let's see. We have Paige Films and Plastics. Welcome. I just was talking to her in the other chat that I was on. Big Texas Picker. Welcome. How you doing today? Then we have Val Milk. Welcome. Nate, every day I'm hustling. What's up?
DDB.
Yeah. And let's see, I think I'm caught up. Larry, welcome, Larry. He's my co-host on Saturdays on a live chat we do on Saturdays. Making sure Never Ending Saga, that's Kevin.
I heard that Larry had some new movies he's been watching.
Yeah. You heard correctly.
Uh-oh.
Nikki T and Rev in the house. Welcome. All right, let's get to the bottom here. Come on. Frozen on me here. I think I got everybody. Callie Picker, James, welcome. Yeah, it was a milk one. Yeah, you're right. Cody, welcome.
That's why you got to go to every single show, because I didn't know that.
No Money G in the house.
Oh, Greg.
Yes. All right, so now we're going to go back to, well, first I want to thank everybody for coming. So give us a little bit of your background as far as what's this going on with your new branding with your name with Rachel and reinventing Rachel.
Well, that's a teary story.
Okay.
It's really, my mom passed away February. She fell and then was in a nursing home rehab to get better, but we believe she ended up getting COVID because in the, the end of her, she just thought, I don't want to eat anything, nothing tastes good, the whole thing. And then she left me a video. In March, she would have been 77, and in March, I turned 50. So the video basically said that I need to move forward and in so many words, it said, I need to move forward. And the part of the reason that I've been here in South Florida because that's where she is. I had already lost my dad 20 years ago. And so reinventing me, going from not knowing how to survive, she was there for the extra $100 or $200 a month because I was constantly having surgery and all of these things. And, I had to find something I can do on my time. I have a few little hair clients that I could do once a week, but I could never do like back to back anything anymore. Right. So I went through during the whole COVID time, really depressed, really like, trying to put on a good face, trying to like, move forward, but it wasn't happening. And I was sitting here complaining about everything, complaining to myself, complaining it's so hot, complaining I don't have. But in reality, you drive down the road and I see people that have shopping carts and they're actually outside in that heat, and I have a roof over my head and I am eating every week now where before I wasn't. So, and I'm going to have surgery again. I mean, it's just a never ending battle. So reinventing myself was reinventing positively. Like, what's my next steps? I would rather my channel not just be about reselling, but also be about what I did in the past, how I'm moving forward. I will be getting a house. It will happen. It took me months, but I have found grants and I have found loans from the government that are really super cheap. And things just have to take time and steps. And then I had to stop and just be grateful. I had to call T up and tell her, you don't understand what you mean to me. Like, I don't know you like face to face, but you gave me what I couldn't figure out what to do, what I couldn't, so every now and then I'll put on my face and I'll get out there, and I was so happy to go meet everybody in West Palm Beach, and it was a great, time. And, this gives me new life and new hope. And so even if I do have surgery and I'm in bed, I can continue to list, or I can continue to like do light things, and, so reinventing me is going to be a whole move and a whole change and a whole new outlook on life. So.
Well, you go, girl. We have a question from Queen Cleopatra. She wants to know, where in South Florida are you?
I am in Broward County, girlfriend, in Fort Lauderdale.
I think that's by her.
Is it? I got out of here. No way. That would be funny because I just saw her for the first time and she just made me laugh so hard. I emailed her and I'm like, oh, you made me so laugh, Oh my gosh, that would be really funny.
Yeah. And that's the best thing, like Callie was saying, just being positive is the best thing.
Yeah, it was hard. I see like a doctor once a week on the phone, a therapist. Hi, I weaned myself off of every single medication they were giving me because they weren't working anyways. They were just making me miserable. So.
Right. I also want to welcome KJ. She came in the chat. I didn't get a chance to say hello.
No crying aloud. I'm not crying yet. Did Danica think that she was crying? Don't. Oh no. See, I told you.
Said y'all are closed. Rachel, she said y'all are closed.
Really?
Yes, that's what she just said. Y'all are closed.
She better email me because she is a laugh.
Yes, she is.
Kept me going.
Her and I clicked immediately when I first met her in the chat. Yeah.
She's great. I just.
Okay, Danica, we need to know the story about how you got your name on your screen for your YouTube channel. How did that come about?
Well, I started reselling, and I went to a casino with a friend, and I won $400. And I put all that $400 into inventory. And then I had an old YouTube channel that was called something else, and I kept commenting, and it didn't make sense, and I wasn't connecting with anybody, and I was like, I need a name. And that day, my husband had brought me a lottery ticket, which isn't like, I don't like gamble all the time, but
right.
And it was called Lady Luck, and I was like, Lady Luck Junk.
That's good.
That's pretty cool.
That is good.
So.
And Nate says that it's exactly why he does the YouTube, to help other people maybe find a business side hustling, and the guy just jumped on me. To make a few bucks. Amazing how YouTube it can help everyone in so many different ways. Yeah. Maybe you can make a video when you get it all together, Cleo. Hear that, huh, Cleo? That's another thing. We need to put Cleo's. I got to get to words right here. We want to help Cleopatra. She is very close to getting to that 100 subs.
Oh.
She can start doing her lives. And here's her link to her video YouTube channel. Let's try to get her to that over 100 so she can do her own starting doing her own videos. That's what this is all about, basically networking and collaborating with everybody and helping everyone. It's a positive platform to talk with everyone, keeping it positive and keeping everybody upbeat. And we pray with everybody when we need to pray, and that kind of thing. So that's what it's about. Also want to thank the Lone Star Picker came in the chat. He's gonna be our guest. My guest on Wednesday. That's another show we need to see because he's just starting out. I watched one of his videos the other day too, and that's how I found him. Especially when they're in the chat chatting, and I see a different name that I haven't seen before, I'll go check out their videos.
I need a tutor to tutor me on how to.
Well, I did a series. Actually, if you want to watch them, I did a series on how to, and it was for 7 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was Tuesdays and Thursdays. I put out a video on how to that helps you with how to find things or do things through eBay. Not only how to do it, but how to do it and how to find it.
I am so good at sourcing. I'm not even gonna lie. I am really feel like it's just the niche. It's just I don't know the technical stuff. I didn't know eBay charged a second fee in the middle of the month. Here comes $60 out of my bank account. Or what? Why? You know, I didn't know. I don't know how to do thumbnails. I just learned how to edit videos.
Right. And there's different programs to use, but that again, until you start working on it a little bit at a time, practicing it, working with it, you'll learn the system of whatever it is you're using for whatever program.
Right.
It's not going to be easy for everybody at the beginning because it wasn't easy for me. But again, I did have the knowledge of the programs that I'm using, so I was able to use it no problem. I'm still practicing. I got a video I'm coming out with tomorrow that I did a cut and paste thumbnail. It was so funny, yeah. Cleopatra only needs 10 more subs to hit 100. Let's see if we can get it on 100.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, Felton, her husband. See, that was the whole thing going back and forth, the little bantering. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is. Welcome, Felton. Yeah, he does the comes on Bingo too on Tuesdays.
Nice.
Yeah. He was on the show the other day as a guest for me.
Oh, see?
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Who's this? Fulton. How you doing? I am blessed, Fulton. So anything y'all are planning on doing in the weeks coming or this week coming? Anything that y'all doing that may be different from what you usually typically do in the YouTube channel?
I'm doing auction on the 11th on Auctions for You.
That's on T's.
Yeah, on T's channel. Mm-hmm. And I just bring good, fun stuff. I source for this stuff. I got a lot of single stitch t-shirts, knives. I got keychain. I got fun stuff.
Yeah.
I have fun doing that. Picking.
You had me at single stitch.
Huh?
You had me at single stitch.
I know. When they said there were 13 of them in the lot, I was like, "Yep, I'm sniping in on that one." So I got it.
She must be hard to get onto. I emailed her a couple times to get on the auction, and she probably just has a waiting list longer than anybody could ever imagine.
Yeah, she does, and she likes to also maybe she needs to watch her channel because she's she likes to see what's going on too. There's a lot of drama inside these YouTube things. I just stay way away from all of it because I am not here from it. So
And welcome, Victoria, Adventures in Reselling. Queen says she said, yeah, I don't know that dude, Johnny. Stop telling them people that. Oh, sorry, Queen. We're gonna get you to 100, my friend.
Yeah, you're so close. Go.
One of these days, we're gonna see a Victoria, Cody. I think it is Cody and Queen having a show together. That's gonna be hilarious. So anything that you have going on as far as what your videos, how you tell us about your videos as far as what you're doing while you do your videos.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I just started kind of turning on the camera as I was doing whatever I'm doing that week. It's never the same.
Okay. Welcome, Penny Day.
I'm really at the moment drowning in inventory because I have a little store and I haven't opened it since February. But I haven't stopped buying. So I've been trying to make videos that maybe will inspire others, but really inspire me, if that makes sense. Because whenever
maybe you can do something like you see some of the videos where they do an accountability type video where you set yourself a goal, like Rev Resell and Colton at Redneck Resell. They're having a competition where they have this 21-day challenge.
Yeah, I've been watching.
We also have the video on YouTube with Adventures in Reselling with Victoria. They have a thing where it's a challenge to post what you listed that day, and then everybody just comes and tells you how well you did. They go look at your items. You never know who's going to buy in your store. That's what's fun about it, you know.
True.
And so if you do accountability type video, people are going to start watching it and start giving you the encouragement to continue what you're doing. Well, Victoria, it's on Facebook. If you have a link or something they can come to, check it out.
I guess I would have found humor. I don't find myself to be an educator at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just glad to be part of this community, you know.
Right.
I tell my husband all the time, like, they're having a meetup here, they're having a meetup there, and he's like, well, I don't want to go do that. Like, I don't. He's in the chat, by the way, Chip the Mac.
That's him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw him. I went to subscribe to his channel.
Well, he might do a celiac channel.
Okay.
Telling him
I would love that.
Well, welcome. Let me give him a rant.
Coconut though.
Welcome to the chat.
They're just people. It doesn't. I'm sure they don't talk about reselling the whole time they're at the meetup, but.
No, but you never know. Yeah, that's true though, because it depends on the group, I guess, of people. They want to know what they're doing, I guess. You know, I don't know. I've never been to one yet, so.
He went to eBay Open with me.
All right, so Victoria put the link in the channel in the chat. It's the listing challenge Facebook group, and you go to the link and you just basically sign up for it, and that way you can basically just post on that Facebook page of things you list for the day. That way you can see what other people are doing and kind of help you maybe with a good feedback of saying, you know, maybe I need to get.
I'll be honest, that sucks my time. Like Facebook and all of that. YouTube I can leave playing and say hello and then get back to work. But when you got to kind of pick, time is very valuable. And I already do 20, 30 listings a day. That's not the issue. It's just the volume of stuff you get from storage units is overwhelming. And I probably should just call a donation truck.
Well, I have a question for you because we just did the video right before this one when I was on with Paul. And we were talking about antique booths. Have you ever thought of that?
Well, I mean, I already pay like $1,200 a month to be here.
Oh, okay. Y'all still not able to open
now.
Yep, can't do that. What? $1,200 a month, huh? No, if I could do $1,200 a month, I'd have a kitchen and proper AC. Wow.
If anybody has questions in the chat, go ahead and put it in the chat and put the @ with my name on it so I can definitely see that you put a question in the chat for our guest. And I'll be glad to ask them for you. So just do that for me, and that way we can ask questions if you have any. And especially if you don't know the guest, go ahead and don't forget to subscribe to them. Jennifer has put the links in the chat, but also in the description below in the video, you will see their links. That way you can go and subscribe to them.
Johnny, I have the same coffee picture hanging in my office forever and ever until it's sold.
That I bought an antique booth for myself because everybody says you need to stop, you need to rest, you're always on the go, and this, that, and the other. So I love it because it says I can rest when I'm dead.
Yes.
Yeah. Tina. Hi, Tina. Oh my God. What's going on with Callie? Callie wasn't talking at all today, and now he's really overboard.
Cody, her YouTube channel is Lady Luck Junk, and it's Danica. Because I know there was another one, Lady Luck. Oh, there's another one that does
I spelled it.
something like that.
Oh, wow.
Okay, she wants to. Let's see. We'll go to this one. Where it went right there. The question is from Kevin at Never Ending Saga. He wants to know, what is your specialty in your selling? What is it you sell that's your specialty?
Kind of.
It's
not really a specialty, but I love vintage. That's like probably my favorite. I don't have a specialty. I sell everything. Everything. My store, eBay store, is not Lady Luck Junk. But I'll tell you in private if you want to know.
Okay. Or you could let us know in the chat, the private chat on our chat thing if you want.
Well, I'll just tell you, it's flower finds. But I've heard horror stories of people like doing retaliation stuff and.
Oh yeah. But if you want to put your link of your any platform you sell on, you're more than welcome to put that in the chat. And if you do contents on your YouTube channel, go ahead and put your links to your video, your YouTube channel. That way everyone can go and subscribe to you. And if somebody puts a link in it, don't click on the link because it'll pop you out of the chat. Don't forget to right click on it and open it in a new tab.
Rachel and I are like, how you do that?
Sure. I'm not putting anything in there right now, but yeah, no.
That's okay. But if anybody wants to go to the links for Danica or Rachel, it's in the description below in the video itself. So, Rachel, is there anything? Oh, we got a question. Hold on. Let me see here. I didn't pop up in the chat yet over here on my side. Let's see. The Lone Star. We got one from Lone Star. That's Lewis. We have a question. What is your least favorite specific item to sell, and name a category you would like to sell more of or even learn more about for selling? We'll start with Rachel for that question.
I'm going to go with clothing. That's my least favorite, clothing.
Okay.
Part of that is just space-wise, like, having to find the right space to hang it and take a good picture and all that. And also, I don't know. I just find, like, it's really got to be specific. Like, I have vintage, like, from the 90s, Betsy Johnson stuff that is in pristine condition and nobody wants to buy it. Like, why? I mean, I don't get it,
Right.
And my favorite, I have a book and I'm learning all about gemstones and jewels and all of that, and antique knives. Those are I don't know why. Don't ask me. A little bit of girl, a little bit of I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of money into certain types of brands of knives and old silverware too.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I had. I'm so disappointed that I don't have it anymore. But when you lose everything, you lose everything. But I literally had 2 knives that belonged to like King Edward's like court and the whole 9 yards, and those are gone. But, after that, I've just been like definitely researching things because things that look good aren't really necessarily sellers, and so
I know when I
have no
when I was living in Louisiana, I lost everything in the Katrina. I went from a double white trailer put together to 2 separate trailers.
Oh, wow.
I've never lived in a trailer since. But in Louisiana, you definitely learn how to pick up the pieces and go on, because you can never replace what you lost.
Yeah.
But you can always, as long as I don't lose my life, I'm much happier with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing when you leave. Yeah. And what about for you, Danica?
Well,
Same question.
I'm with you on clothes. They're harder for me just because of the measurements but I made an area that's made it a lot easier and quicker. So I'd have to say probably retail arbitrage, because I got into Amazon in the beginning. I'm like, oh, eBay, Amazon, what all can I try? And I've got like 75 bottles of barbecue sauce. Like, that's just not my thing. So sticking with the older antique collectibles probably is my favorite.
That's fun too.
Y'all want some barbecue sauce?
As long as it's sugar-free.
Gluten-free.
Or sugar-free. That's all I use is sugar-free.
Oh, you do? I don't think sugar-free.
Robert's diabetic, and so I am on metformin, but I find that there is no difference in your sugar. And I still like it anyway. We love it. So, yeah, we found a lot of different.
Metformin's a rough one on your.
For me. Nothing.
Really? Oh.
You want a little honesty moment?
Yep.
Sure.
Let's do it.
You got to be careful with sugar-free stuff like this.
Yeah. And the instructions say 3 per meal or 2 per serving. That's all you should have.
Yeah, I sat in several of those one day and went home. Man, I could have been in a contest. It was just
you got to watch that. Definitely follow the serving size.
It just tears up your stomach so much. Like, I was in bed, it was just like, rawr. It's like something's wrong in there.
It's like you shouldn't have eaten that many. They'll talk back to you. I want to welcome Dana. She came in the room, even though she said she was late. Though, baby, don't ever be sorry that you're late, baby. You here with us, and that's a good thing. Let's see. Did I miss any questions since Dana's here? Let's see. It's okay, Dana. You okay? All right. Let's see. I got 2 more new subscribers. I'm up to 47 now. What, Cody? I thought you were more than that, girlfriend. We got to get you up there, girl. All right. We got another question. Where did it go? Oh, it flew by here. I just saw it says a question. Oh, my question for me was, I really don't have a bad thing that I don't care to list because I'll list anything. I don't have a problem with anything. I think my best thing I've been selling is action figures or wrestling figures. Do really well with. But that's me.
You buy them new, right?
Yes. Anything I buy, 99.8% of the time, it's going to be new, with tags, never opened, sealed. When I do find something that's older, but it's in good condition, I will buy it because then I know by sourcing it and checking out the comps on them, I will buy it. But very few and far between. Like I just listed, I bought some china at a estate sale for $10 for the whole set. Well, just a cup and saucer was $18.90. It was selling for $19.98. I listed it for $18.94 per set, and then the plates were going for $19.94. And I did the same thing with the plates.
Oh, nice.
It was just one listing, 10 plates, or a cup and saucer, one listing, 10 items. So that's the things I like to do in bulk.
I find them to be like longer tail items, but they're nice to have. You know what I mean?
Well, retail overcharge, I basically try to find the best deal of the lowest price I have to pay, but with a bigger return. Now, if I go and I find something on, say, a particular item that has too many listings on it, but not too many sold or none sold, I won't buy it. Because then that's just something that's definitely going to stay in my pile.
Right.
But if I find something that has a few listings, but a lot of them sold, then I'm going to get those. Yeah. And that's the only thing I do with retail overcharge. We have a question from Callie. What game pieces do you choose when playing Monopoly? Oh, Lord Jesus, girl. Come on, James. I'm playing Monopoly.
Scotty dog.
Names. You go for the dog?
Yeah.
Kevin is asking how my biggest score is.
I'll go for either the top hat or the car. Let's see. Where was that one? I'm trying to get to all the questions here. Learning about gemstones is a good thing. Good for me. For you, Rachel. Let's see. What would you buy Betsy Johnson's? I love her.
I got a lot of vintage Betsy.
All right, let's see here. I'm trying to get down to the questions. I'm trying to figure out where that question went.
Yeah, Kevin asked what my biggest score was. So
okay,
there's two different scores here. When I had capable hands to help me dumpster dive the first time, I found a pair of Versace sunglasses brand new in the case, in the bag with the tags in TJ Maxx dumpster. But my biggest score on YouTubing has been this pair of earrings that nobody wanted to buy from T. So it was $10, and they ended up being 14 karat gold and malachite, and they were $150.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so I just knew there was something, but I didn't know what it was until I got them and I could research them, and and so that, and then a lot of Donna's jewelry jars. I have gotten 14 karat gold rings, sterling silver in there. You just don't know what you're gonna get. So I'm kind of love that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they go for a lot of money. I can't afford $300 for the jar.
Right.
People know what they're getting, so they fight for it.
Yeah. Yep.
So. But that's,
Yeah. And what about for you? What was your biggest score?
I sold a birdhouse that I bought for $299 for $1,000.
A birdhouse?
Yeah.
For $1,000? Oh my gosh, I love it. What kind of birdhouse?
It was a Ray Dunn, like that pottery. Wow. Yeah, if it would have been from FTD, the floral thing, it was really identical to the FTD one, but the FTD ones go for $4,000.
Wow.
Weird, huh?
Wow.
That is crazy.
That's
you never was so
that doesn't happen all the time. Like I guess I bought a box full of jewelry from a high bid auction for $27, and in it was like a Navajo cuff. I sold that for $270 something. So, I mean, I see where jewelry can.
Yeah. And it's small, for me, I got to keep small. So I just have bins of small items. My biggest things are the vintage t-shirts that I do.
So much time, like just to.
Yeah, but I can do that when I'm in pain in bed, and I don't have to worry about, that's what makes it fun for me.
I thought about like getting rid of everything, and don't take me too seriously, Chip the Mac. Getting rid of everything and just like having all my inventory fit in like 5 totes, like
Wow.
and then go on the road and just be like, I can ship from anywhere. And
but here we have one of the largest flea markets like ever right here, and like ever since COVID hit, whatever, it's not been like so wonderful. But in the day, and I'm gonna tell you that my sister still has this stuff and she keeps asking me if I can sell it. You could get like candlesticks from the 1800s for like $2, and nobody knew, so she would just keep all this stuff and like she worded it. But outside where they allow like you can just sell whatever you want, it's too hot. It's gotten to the point where like it's just like uncomfortably hot. So if you go like early in the morning before 11, you're most likely going to get some major deals. And then just north like 2.5 hours, there's another one, and that is kind of covered, so it's easier to walk through even though you're hot. And I was there maybe a month ago, maybe a little less, and they still have quite a bit of picking of stuff that is worth money. I got oh gosh, I can't think of it, pottery, but it's hand painted in 24 karat gold, and I got it for $2, and it resells for 45 or more. It depends, So those are the little finds I like to pick. So I miss that.
Yeah, because sometimes when you go to those flea markets, they don't know the guy. They just want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I want to welcome Eric, OBX Picker, to the chat. He will actually be our guest this Wednesday. Let's see. There was a question for Rachel. Where did you say your region is?
It's South Florida, Broward County.
Yeah, because I think he's in Texas. He might know that area, I guess. Steve O in the chat. Welcome.
Johnny, did you write my name or did I do that?
Where? It automatically, when you come in the chat, it'll come up with whatever my guest are and whatever your YouTube channel is, unless you go in and change it. But yeah. Is that correct?
No. I spelled my own name wrong. It doesn't matter.
It's whatever you type. You can change it.
It doesn't matter. I don't know how, but
you gotta go to the part that says your name. Edit name. If you click on the 3 little dots on top of your picture, to the right, you have 3 dots on the top of your square.
Got it.
Yeah, you can edit it there. Yeah, whatever you have typed in your end is what shows in online unless I change.
Oops.
That's okay. Thank you. That's how you learn.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Cody says she's trying to sell my beadings. The first start making jewelry. Someone wanting a wanking seat. Okay. It's hard to read in the chat.
What does that mean?
$1 next time me, and I didn't sell a darn thing. I guess because of the way that the booths are, if somebody had something that was selling for a different price than what she had. That's something bad about some of those flea markets. You never know who's your neighbor. Unless you go there regularly, then you know what booths to get.
Right.
The thing with flea markets, you just never know. If you don't get there early enough, you're definitely going to get in the heat and you want to leave.
I'm good for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, I can't do anything. I can't breathe. I'm done. It's just too hot. I don't understand it.
Yeah, because it's hotter there for y'all.
Yeah.
Up here, it's been nice. Yeah, I know, Callie. I just didn't know if she wanted to change it a certain way. I'm just letting her change her name. Let's see here. The flea markets have always all resellers. Yeah, they do, because that's what we did last year when we moved here. We went to a few flea markets. And there's so many, and they're so big. Sometimes we got the indoor and outdoor.
I'm too embarrassed to like get in a scooter, but I need to be in a scooter if I'm gonna really do it because my legs will start to kill me. And now I'm done. The heat and everything.
You didn't see the text for your show. I don't know what she's saying on that one. Hoodie, they're going to streamline jewelry. Where did it go? Oh, this chat's so fast. Gotta try to keep it up. Let's see. Try it against some going my sterling gemstone. There you go. Try something different. You never know.
Yeah.
Especially depending on the location. You never know on that location too.
Right before the shutdown here in Texas, I had done my first flea market, and it was so fun. I really was like, all right, this is going to be the way I'm going to unload, you know.
Have you done them before?
Not as a seller, no. It was my
Okay.
first time. I met a guy at a storage auction, and he's like, hey, I'm making $4,000 a weekend at this flea market. And I'm like, where? And I had to drive a ways to get to it, but
Right.
I just took a small carload and opened up, and they were buying it out of the trunk. And I was like,
Wow.
I could do this once a month. Like,
Right.
to unload, you know. I don't know if you ever bought storage units.
I used to when I first, this was way before I met Robert. I used to buy them where I would have people meet me at when I won the auctions for the storage unit. I would have people who already had the items sold, like for furniture, so I didn't have to move it. I had it sold with pictures. They would come and pay for it and take it out the lot of the storage unit immediately. I didn't have to deal with that.
Nice.
So I was not moving no furniture.
Wow.
But yeah, I've done it before. Haven't done it any recently.
Well, you know, you can only have so many blenders and
Exactly.
Christmas before.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see. They can hurt the resellers. All right. That's a bit far for me. Yeah. Our flea markets they're different places that we can go. But that's something that we can do in a day. Because like one area we have is totally open on Sundays. They have this big, huge barn warehouse or whatever it's called, and they have the booths on the outside. And so that's what we do. We actually go around the outside first in the morning, and then we go inside. Me and Fulton are casting your show on the big screen. Kajun, you are so handsome. Oh, thank you, Cleo.
He is handsome.
All right, then we have, let's see, Victoria received her package today. And then she says, Cody says that we have our farmer's market here.
Oh, Cody's in Charleston?
I think so.
I used to live there
Oh, okay.
for a couple of years.
And believe it or not, I've even been selling Christmas all year round on eBay. So I'm sure you can sell them anywhere where you go because people are still going to pay for them, especially if they want it.
I sell a lot of Christmas all year long.
Yeah.
You know, the villages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love them things.
I do too. Because they don't stick around long.
No, they don't. Season in winter, fall, no crazy enough to be on the. Yeah, around here they don't open in the winter here. But one of them that opens only on Sundays, so if you don't go, you miss it for that weekend. She's right across. She could throw a rock and hit her Georgia border, she said. They received the package. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anyone.
No, I just read it.
Jumped so fast. Let's see. It took close to 95 of the shootings today over the overpass. Oh, there was a shooting.
Oh, no.
Nate says he needs a Christmas vacation from Christmas villages. All right. Anyone have any questions? Please put it in the chat so we can get them answered for you.
There is a Christmas village that's Christmas vacation. I bet that he collects it. Do you collect it?
Yeah, probably so. He said he needs a Christmas vacation, Christmas village. I thought he was talking about the vacation itself. Yeah. We had a shooting around here too. Okay, wow. That's not good.
No.
All right. So anything that you may want to ask or talk about that y'all may be doing or looking to do with your channel, either one of you.
Hmm.
But we're trying to get them to know you.
Well, no, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, eBay slowed down really a lot, and Poshmark was doing nothing last year, and now Poshmark picked up. But the whole, I would say, 8, 9 months now, has been Macari. I mean, I've done so. I don't really know if there's anything else out there that we should be looking at or not. I don't know.
All right.
So may I ask you on Macari, because I don't have very good luck on Macari. Do you offer free shipping on everything?
So yeah, I priced my item to like what I know pretty much scale wise, because I use pirate ship and do the poly bag, box in a bag, cubic shipping, so it's way less. And so I just price it out, and then people are like more excited. Now Poshmark doesn't let you do that, and that's what makes it harder to sell because they charge like $7.99 for something I could ship for like $3.
Oh,
You
really?
know? Yeah.
I didn't know
And they
that.
charge the customer that. So either you eat it out of your price because you want to give them free, and so that's what makes it kind of hard on Poshmark.
I just feel like maybe it's just not the right items, but I feel like they just want you to constantly drop your price, and then you're eating into your shipping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I don't even do that. But like, I'll price it enough where if I get like 20 people who like it, I'll just go offer the 10% discount, and someone buys it. Pretty much, that out of the 20 people, it pretty much sells.
Do you
You
sell
know.
like clothing on there?
So mainly like jeans or something like that, but not my other clothing and jewelry, toys. You can't sell knives, stuff like that. So limited of what I can sell, but.
I keep hearing everyone talk about how Bacardi is doing so awesome, and I'm just like, oh.
So like I did have to go in like at the beginning when I started and readjust the categories or little simple things, and then you get to do your hashtags. So you can go in there, like if it's in 2 weeks you have no likers, change your hashtags,
Oh,
and then
those.
you got to put your hashtags. You have to 3 hashtags, and you can change them if you're not getting anything on it. So like where I had something that I bought from Donna, very first purchase from Donna a year ago, just sold on Poshmark. I took it from Macari, put it on Poshmark. I don't know how, but it's fine. At least it's sold,
Wow.
But you have to I move things around.
Yeah.
So.
I would put your Betsy Johnson on Etsy.
Oh, see, I was thinking, do I get an Etsy store? I mean, I have quite a bit of boutique items that are, would sell pretty well, but I can't invest in list perfectly and pay eBay's fees and have an Etsy store. Like I have to make the decision to do one thing.
Well,
for
what
now.
what you might consider doing is like hitting it hard 1 month and just subscribing to List Perfectly for 1 month. I think you get 30% off on your first month, and then just
Right.
cross post like vintage Etsy, just cross and then shut it down.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
just worked really hard. Yeah.
I made a point here. I don't know if you know Dapper Tiger Sam. He did a video, I want to say this week or last week, on Macari. You might want to check that out.
I watched it.
Yeah. Okay. Key Lime Kisses, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, but I'm glad to see you back. Hope everything's okay.
This is the highest my 90-day total has ever been on eBay.
Holy cow, girl, that's good. And that's your 90-day mark. That is great.
Every now and then I'll flash it to my husband, like, look, remember when it was like 3,000? Remember?
And how long have you been doing it?
Started in September of 2018, so not even 2 years.
Okay.
And what are you selling on eBay?
Everything, girl. Toys.
Right.
Let's see what sold. What I shipped out today was a swimsuit, some dinosaur toys, a Laugh Guard t-shirt, some pool floats. Last summer, at the end of summer, I bought 400 pool floats, and My husband's a really good negotiator, so he called the manager over and was like, hey, you got these for 50 cents a piece. We'll give you 25 cents and take them all. And the manager was like, okay. So I had all these pool floats sitting around for a year. Now they're finally selling. But last summer, the summer slowdown, I was like, this is going to combat that. And it has. A dress, a Christmas village, some playing cards, like it just random. I guess the highest price thing was a toy, a loose toy that I bought in a bag of toys for $1.99, and it's a 16-inch Mega George action figure. He was on sale for 30% off, so I sold him for $38 plus shipping.
Well, let me make you bigger
Uh,
here. Oh wow!
You just
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like Donna. I got Barbies from Donna twice now, and I like to do hair, so I'll redo their hair. It's fun. But there was one in there that was worth $60, and it's sold, and I only paid 20 for the lot, and the other lot was somebody sent me. I don't know who sent me, but I mean, so I'll put like 5 of the Disney princesses, and I put this really silly ad, naked and afraid, someone take me home and dress me, that kind of thing. And I sold them for $35,
Wow.
oh, that worked, so.
You never know what's going to work.
Yeah.
Jennifer says that does anyone have the sell app on Etsy? Does anyone having the sell on Etsy have the app? She had it for a while, and all of a sudden it won't work and let her list on any of it anymore.
No, I don't
I've
do
never
it.
run sales from the app.
Yeah, I've never dealt with them yet. I don't know. God bless you. This big, so cheap, it's totally worth it at 1 year wait. That's true. Hey girl, let's see. You list 700 items is a great total. Struggling to list push 600. Worth a long tall. Yeah, that point, it's awesome. And I'm sound like I'm reading off like I'm first grader or something. They have a list of 100. Need more to get done. You got some dolls. Maybe we gotta make you.
Yeah, I do. These dolls
my
need
gosh.
fix really bad.
Yeah.
All the little Disney toddlers.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the hair.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Tinkerbell's good.
And she's all right.
Well, it's too funny. They're
I
cute.
wish I could fix hair.
I could tell you some secrets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, easy stuff. Well, for them, it'll be really easy. The Barbies are a little harder, but for them, you can set their, after you get some tangles out without pulling it, you can set their hair in like regular plastic rollers or whatever, and dip them in boiling water for a minute, just like real quick, and then let it dry. And then the curl will set, and then you can just gently brush them out.
That's why I need to have an option because, ain't nobody got time for that over here.
Well, people just start going like this with a brush and comb, and it rips the synthetic right out. And you can't put flat iron or anything on them because they'll melt.
Yeah.
Wow. Dip it boiling.
Alex says, Rachel, Callie needs his hair done. Can you come and visit him in Michigan?
Yeah, it's probably a lot cooler there than it is here.
All right, let's see here. Anybody else have any questions? We're getting close to our hour, and I don't want to keep our guests longer than an hour. They're gracious enough to come, and I don't want to keep them longer than that. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Don't forget to also put your links in the chat for your YouTube channel contents, or if you have anything special coming up, any special videos. I will be putting a video out tomorrow. I have to finish working on it, and it's going to be on a garage sale, neighborhood garage sale we went to last weekend.
Fun.
Then I'm going to be putting out my cooking video for the chocolate country gravy with bacon over biscuits.
Oh, gluten-free? Oh,
No,
bacon. Oh.
I make it with coconut. No, I'm sorry. I make it with it's almond flour that I use.
Oh, almond flour is good.
That's what I use.
Yeah.
And I do that in the video. So
my husband just got me a harness that holds my phone.
Hmm?
So that'll be some videos that I'll be trying. Some Because before I had a tripod to do like unboxings and stuff, and it would fall over.
Yeah.
So
So do you have the harness that you wear like a vest, and then you clip it in the front? When you go to clip it, put your camera on first, because I was using mine for the first time, where the clip only would go down at an angle real low. If you flip the little hook that goes into the vest, you can adjust your camera at a different angle.
oh, okay.
So check that when you go to clip it, because when I did mine for the first time, I had it to where I couldn't come up high, and it would only stay low to the ground. But if you flip that hook, you can come up higher.
Good to know.
Just FYI, because I learned the hard way on that one. On my first video when I used the whole harness.
Rachel, everybody wants you to do their hair.
We need to have a meetup.
Yeah.
So you'll see Robin's before and after, and then you guys will be like, whoa. So it's exciting.
Yes, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow on Because She Shed, we'll be having a video she was talking about this morning of her hair getting done by Rachel. So check out that video tomorrow. All right, we have a question. Oh, Rachel, can you find me hair?
Can you find hair? Yeah,
I don't care about my hair if it's about me, because I started losing my hair when I was 9 years old. I don't want it back. It was just too much work. I used to have real thick curly hair.
Wow.
I have lots of pictures to show that too.
My father was left something from his uncle who passed away, and he went to go pick it up, and it was a box with a toupee in it, and he always called it his heirloom.
Oh my goodness.
I did wear a toupee for a little while when my mother was sick. She had cancer, and she died really quick, like from January to Mother's Day in May. That's
wow.
But what I did was, because when she was in the hospital, she didn't recognize me. And so I had to put on a toupee, because I still had a lot of thick hair around the sides. But I didn't have it, of course, at the top. So I'd wear a toupee and she would recognize me. So after she died, I just ripped that sucker off and it never went back on.
I don't like
never again. That was a lot of work. It was more work than when I had hair. So never again.
This has been really fun. Thank you so much
for coming. I'm so blessed that y'all were able to come in and be able to do this. Is there any final thoughts, any final questions, or any final ideas, or anything that may be coming up in your channels that you'd like to shout out?
Just don't be surprised if you think I'm crazy, because I'm a little crazy.
But you have some great video content, girl.
I'm not afraid to let it show anymore. Like, I went through that whole 43 years of just like being insecure, and I feel like y'all are just crazy enough to embrace it too. So
that's right. Let's see, we have competition with Nate. No, I don't have to worry about Nate. I'm glad what I got. I used to shave it all off as well. Well, thank y'all so much for coming. Such a great blessing to have y'all and share y'all stories. And great show. Thank you, Brad. And also, Rachel, when is the auction you're going to be on again with T and Donna?
The 11th.
The 11th of this month.
July 11th. This month.
So look out for that with auctions for you, right?
Yes. Yes, and especially if you really like vintage single stitch t-shirts, just saying, and knives.
I'm actually going to have two this weekend. This Friday, I'll be on Victoria's channel and Queen Cleopatra. They do their auctions every Friday, and I will be their guest this Friday. And I have two vintage single stitch concert shirts that's going to be on there.
Ooh.
That's just all I'm saying.
Right, there you go.
So y'all come out and check us out. This is this Friday, and it's going to be on Victoria's channel with Victoria and Queen Cleopatra.
Is that the royal auctions?
Yes, that's the one with the Queen Cleopatra and Victoria on auctions, adventures and reselling, and they do that from 6 to 8 or thereafter. If it goes on and it's kicking, they keep on. So make sure you subscribe to Victoria Adventures and Reselling. Then where you can come out and see her and Queen Cleopatra and myself this Friday at 6 o'clock on Victoria's channel. I'm always having trouble saying all that at the time. We just go with the flow. So thank y'all so much for coming and supporting the channel. And again, don't forget to subscribe and check out everyone's channels, and make sure you check out Anika's channel.
How'd you get those?
I ordered.
Those are rare.
And it's always with a twist. That's right, Queen. So make sure y'all go to subscribe to Queen Cleopatra as well.
Yeah.
We're trying to get her to the 100, so we don't know where she's at this moment. But this is her link. Let's see if we can get her there. She can start doing lives after 100. So we're trying to get her to that 100 so she can start doing her lives on her channel. And here's her link again. So go check it out. Subscribe to her.
92. It was like 80 when we came in. That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, she had 10 left when she came in. So
Nice.
thank y'all for coming. And don't forget to support each other and check out each other's channels, subscribe, and support them. And we'll see y'all tomorrow morning, likely on Victoria's morning show. So thank y'all. Good night. And we'll see y'all on the next show on Wednesday night. Thank y'all for coming. And we're going to say,
come get your moon pies at Bingo.
yes, on tomorrow night at Tuesday. And that's on Victoria's channel. Tomorrow is on Larry's channel, LL Stash. So make sure y'all come out and check it out. She is at 92 right now. So don't forget to go and subscribe to her.
There you go.
Moon pies. No, that's tomorrow night's Larry. So that's going to be in 2 more weeks for me.